I'm going to ask you some questions. Tonight I will start with Jasper. Okay, I'll ask the first question. You will have up to a minute to give us your answer. And then Mrs. Bill will be able to give you a rebuttal for 45 seconds. Okay? After which you will be allowed some time to discuss. Your special counselors are here. They are not allowed to speak. They are here purely to advise you, as is their role in your future government. Are we ready? Ready to begin? Yes. Are we? Yeah. The first question I have for you is about one policy. I'd like you to tell me about one policy that you are proud of and how it will families.
Well, one policy that we as a team are proud of coming up is that we're planning on constructing a lot, well, maybe not a lot now, but an apartment complex that is designed to house the homeless and misfortunate. So, I would like to ask if you are interested in the detail of the plan. Basically, it's like a normal apartment complex, but these apartments they're only about 50 meters square, and they have essential utilities like a bed, a very small kitchen counter, and a place to shower and use the toilet, obviously. But but our main talking point is that these apartments aren't just for free. The homeless can live in, but they still need to have a job and pay rent for these apartments.
Thank you very much. Bill, do you want to confer with your counselor?
So if you're homeless, you have a lot of valuables.
Well, this is a very simple answer, obviously. Some of their jobs, they don't have very high salaries that can ask for a living. And I would like to add on that, prior to living at these apartments, some people may not have jobs at all. And we have these apartments just to help them settle and don't have to worry about the housing process, so they can just focus on getting jobs.
So how big the apartment complex be? Because there's tons of homeless people in Kingston. So the cost of living it will be pretty high.
Well, we are aiming to spend a minimum of about $2,000 per apartment complex because we don't offer just apartment complex. We also have homeless shelters that are more temporarily for a few days as opposed to the apartments which you house for up to a few years.
So I think if you were to put them there,
Well, thanks for your question, but it's very objective. It's a very hard question because the way we define how we, uh, the way we define how a homeless person is considered well, not homeless anymore is by their income at the time will have to match that of an average person, but not only that, but they will also need to have enough money to buy a new house separate from the apartment complex, and should also have enough money to support themselves for a year.
but utilities for a few years do cost a high amount. So how are you going to pay for that? Are you going to charities?
Well, relying on charities is just only partial. We can also just we 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 also get loans from our own ministry of finance.
Okay, I'm afraid the time is out. Next one. Okay, I'm going to have to interrupt. I'm going to put the same question to you, Bill. Policies you're proud of, and how you think it will help the family with that. Absolutely. Not a minute, actually. Thank you.
Policies is finding the people who leaders, let's just say, I work for them.
And why are you proud of it?
I think it's a pretty decent policy. The people will be convinced to stop their habit of storing their trash on the road. But the fire is mandatory, and then also give community service to improve
Well, personally, I would like to respectfully say this, but don't you think you have more ambitious policies that you should be proud of? I believe that being proud of defining and community service policy is quite neat, but certainly there are better things to go with that um, because littering is just only one aspect of pollution. You can say it's the tip of the iceberg. And I don't see why, and I believe uh, that I believe that I would say I still would claim that you should have better and more ambitious policies because I think that just because you prevent some people from voting doesn't mean that the environment could be much cleaner because there's still other tools such as vacuum from factories and organic from factories that are polluting our air. Should we be doing a lot more environmental?
Thank you. Your time's out. I hand it back to Bill.
I always said that I was proud of one of the problems, one of the policies. But there was also other policies that we proud of that also have the environment. For example, using and setting up limitations for factories to reduce pollution or the factories to